Hello YouTubers, I'm Larry Joe with Guitars and Cards because I love guitars and I love cards. That's a Kevin Garnett rookie and BCCG. Anyways, I wanted to do a review today of a Harley Benton I got from Thomann, which is in Germany, and I'm really excited because I like EMGs, like what's in here and in the Jackson. It's got EMG 81 and 85, and I really like the electronic pickups. Anyways, the Harley Benton has electronics, and it's got the EMGs, but they're the EMGs PAF, and the model of the guitar is the Harley Benton SC, which means single cut. Obviously, if you know anything about these guitars, you'll know that that's the Les Paul style. This is the 550. It's in I think it's Paradise Flame. I got it for, I think it's a B stock, so I got it for like $270, and it's like $70 to ship it, which is pretty good. Like I said, I'm excited to open it, and I wanted to do a video on it because these are really cool guitars if you can get them for a good price. I had one very similar to this one. It was a Harley Benton SC Plus. It did have EMG's actives too, but it wasn't 81s, and that was like a blue one, and it was really nice. That one played really good. What happened with that is it ended up changing. The action changed on me a couple times, and I noticed that in the wood there was a knot, and if you know anything about wood, wherever there's a knot, it could crack, and it ended up cracking and left like a line. And I thought to myself, oh crap, I spent this money for this guitar. And then I looked it up, and Thomann has, even for like the B stock, which is what it was, Thomann has like a 1-year warranty. And I sent pictures of it a couple times, and I contacted them originally, and I said, hey, this has a crack, and I think it's because there's a knot in the back of the neck. Anyways, they came back and said they wanted pictures. I sent pictures to them, and they came back and said, okay, don't send it back to us, but just keep it. And they refunded me, not the shipping, but they refunded me the exact amount that I paid, which is really cool. But they refunded it to the website, and I got a couple different guitars. Anyways, I'm going too long into this story. Anyways, I got the Harley Benton I want to crack open and jam through it with my Vox VT Valtronics 20. This is a little, I played my last video with this one. It's pretty good. If you ever want to know anything about the guitars and the amps, especially this guitar, this is an ESP LTD Aero 1000 with the flip-flop paint, which is Andromeda. This is a really cool guitar. It's got, like I said, it's got EMG 81 and 85 and a Floyd Rose 1000 on it. So it's a cool guitar. You can see the different colors. It's got like a flip-flop. It turns green, it turns purple, it turns blue. Anyways, like I said, leave a comment. Anything you want to see or know about, just let me know, and I'll try my best to answer it. Anyways, let's crack that sucker open. Okay. All right, here it is. Thomann in Germany. By the way, this took like 3 days to get here. From Germany, 3 days is like amazing. They can't even, like the UPS can't even do that in the United States or FedEx or any of those guys. So this is the outer box. In fact, you can feel it almost like rattling around. So just make sure I don't get cut on these staples that they put. And then you'll see it's got the inner box in it. So pull that out. And they usually use pretty good padding because coming from Germany, they usually get it really, really good. I have my knife here, but I don't need it because it looks like they didn't put any tape on this. That's, I don't know, is good or bad, I don't know. Anyways, I said in the last video that I like used guitars. So like the B stock is, if you get it good, if it just happens to be a good guitar, a B stock could be a cheap option for a great guitar. So let's see what this thing looks like. All right. It's a little warm in California, so where I recorded in my garage is a little bit warmer than normal. But here she is. You can see it's got the Harley Benton logo right there. And I'm pulling it out there. It looks beautiful. But like I said in my last video, for these lower level guitars, like the $200 to $300 range, you never know what you're going to get. Usually there's fret problems. Sometimes there's electronic problems. But wow, this thing actually looks gorgeous. Here, let me take a look. Look at that flame top. That is just striking. And then you got the back. Looks like it's a 3-piece body. Yeah, you can see it's got locking tuners on it. And there's the EMGs. They say EMG PAF, as in patented applied for, which is like, I mean, everybody loves those from like the 80s. I like the EMGs better. As you can see, it is a active electronics like the 81s. So what my plan was is, if this thing plays good and I like the way it feels and everything, I was thinking about if the pickup doesn't sound like an 81 like I'm used to, like I like, then I would just throw an 81 into it. So let's get this out of the way. And plug it up. Because I'm a metal guy, you know, I really like metal. I'm going to leave it on the setting it's at and just go through some of the, some of the pickups. Okay, the setup, just looking at it, here, let's turn this down. The setup, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's not like super high. In fact, usually with Les Paul styles, it's better to lift it up a little bit off the bridge. That way it doesn't have any of the noise that comes with it. So I don't know. It feels okay. Let's turn up the volume to listen to it. Not bad. Now I have to say that when I reviewed the Firefly, that was like 250 to 300 range, which is what I got this at, but it's a B stock, so it could have little dents and stuff. I don't care so much. I only care it's a little bit cheaper, but I don't see anything at all. It looks It looks near perfect, actually. And you can see the top, it looks stunning. Stunningly beautiful. Even though it's a B stock, it looks perfect. And like I said, I got it for $270 B stock. So I think it's pretty good. Anyways, let's run through some of the settings. Alright, that's a bridge with distortion, obviously. Now, that Firefly that I played before had a whole bunch of scratchy frets. Whenever you did like this, you can hear it do like that. But here, let me turn the volume down. I don't hear any of that. I don't hear any of that at all. Which means they did something to make the frets a little bit better, which is good. It means they spent a lot of time on it. That's a good thing. Anyways, locking tuners, like I said, is beautiful. One thing to mention, the Fireflies are made in China. The normal Harley Bentons are made in Vietnam. But if you can see, right there, this one's made in Indonesia. Now, I don't love Indonesian guitars. However, some are really, really good. And in fact, if you ask me, I think the Indonesian guitars are way better than the Vietnamese or the Chinese guitars. My favorite guitar is the Korean guitars. The Korean guitars are great. I don't know what they do, but they make it, it's amazing. I've been to Korea, but I've never been to like the guitar places. Anyways, I just wanted to mention that. But let's go back through distortion and go through the pickups. Okay, obviously this is a bridge pickup. You got it down on the treble. It's a little out of tune. A little out of tune. I'm not going to spend time tuning it. Last time I spent, I think, like almost 10 minutes just tuning it. I don't want to do that. But go to the middle. The middle is where a lot of people like the leads. No squeals, no microphonic anything. In fact, you can do the whole thing to where they do it. I guess it doesn't work too good on this one. Anyways, the neck pickup, smooth, really smooth. Okay, now let's do some adjustments. We'll throw an acoustic. We can throw an acoustic setting on this thing, and then throw some throw it as clean, and then we'll throw some delay into it. Maybe a little reverb. All right, let's see what it sounds like. Actually, maybe I'll tune it just a little bit. Okay, that one. Make sure the locking tuners are tight. Sometimes they'll move a little. Okay, and let's do the top. You can hear it's a little out. Always tune down and then come back up whenever you tune. There we go. It's kind of hot. All right. That's a bridge. Listen to that riff in the middle. And I'll throw it up on the neck. Good. Just the neck. Drop up the tone down. Sounds good. No, there's no, actually, let me throw on the metal setting again, and this will help me decide whether I want to change this with an EMG 81. But these sound really good. Like I said, they're the EMG, you can see it says is stamped EMG, EMG PAF. Like I said, I think it's patented applied for. However, it sounds pretty good. It has a crunch to it. It's not exactly the one I'm used to with the EMG 81, so I gotta play with it a little bit more and see what I really like. But I think it sounds pretty good, and you can see I don't see any cracks or knots in the wood and the neck. It looks beautiful. Like I said, 3-piece. You can see it takes a 9-volt battery because they're active. It's got the locking tuners. I think it says WLK locking tuners. It's SC550 plus EMG. There's the, it said Paradise, but it looks like more like a amber flame. But the thing looks gorgeous, and it plays really good. In fact, there's no scratchiness. The pots are good. The pickups are great. I think if you can get this guitar for what I got it for, which is $270, and I'm always looking for different guitars on the Thomann website. That's THOMANN.com, and these are the Harley Bentons. They have everything. They have LTDs, they have Jacksons, they have all this stuff, Ibanez, but I like the lower level guitars, especially from them, and I think for $270 and then $70 to send it, this is a great deal. This is a great deal. Like I said, they're company-made pickups, not just whatever they put on it or whatever the company is for Thomann. So I think if you can find one, either, you know, with the flame top or whatever, yeah, and this is like a B stock, and it's perfect. And it's beautiful. There's nothing wrong with this. I can't find anything wrong with it. It's gorgeous. If you can find it for what I paid for, or maybe about $350, I don't know what they're going for on eBay, but if you can find this with the EMG pickups or this flame top like this, locking tuners, that's a great deal. For $350, it'd be a great deal, which is about what it came to with the shipping. I'm Larry Joe, like I always say. I wish you guys would leave more comments. My last video only got a couple comments. Just let me know. Say, hey, how does the settings work on the Vox? Is it really good? Or ask me about the Bugera, because that Bugera 333EX or XL is just gorgeous, and it sounds great. And like I said, it's got Randalls with the Eminence. I put 2 Eminence Texas Heat speakers, so, and just ask about any guitars. I got several guitars. Just say, hey, what other guitars you got? Can you do like videos on those? I think there was one comment on it. Anyways, let me know. Please comment and subscribe if you like what I'm saying. I like used or B stock cheaper guitars, because this guitar for $270 is amazing. This thing is great. So if you like guitars like this, I do everything I can to get something fairly cheap, like something that'd be easy for me to pick up, or someone it'd be fairly easy to pick up for a couple $100. Or I do used guitars too. So just let me know and leave a comment. Hopefully next time it won't be so hot. I won't be sweating like crazy. Anyways, I'm Larry Joe, and thanks for watching the channel. I'll see us out, and I'll hit the button while I'm playing, okay? All right. Have a good day.